Hi everyone, in this video I am going to tell you about the phagocytosis. Competency for the today's video: describe the stages of phagocytosis. Firstly we will go with the definition. It's the process of ingestion and killing of microbes or a foreign substance by a phagocyte. Phagocytes are neutrophils, monocytes and the macrophages. Stages of phagocytosis: chemotaxis, diapedesis, adherence, ingestion and finally killing. Firstly, we will study about the chemotaxis. It is the process of migration of neutrophils to the site of infections. For that, we must know about chemotaxins. These are also called as chemoattractants or chemotactic factors. These are usually microbial products or the chemicals secreted from the leukocytes or the damaged tissue which attract the normal neutrophils in the blood flow. Once the normal neutrophils get attracted, it turns out to be amoeboid in shape. Certain complement proteins also act as chemotactic agents. After chemotaxis, next comes the process of diapedesis. It is the process by which leukocytes pass through the bacterial endothelial cells to reach the invader in the tissues is called diapedesis. You know, neutrophils are present in the circulation pool. They need to be reached to the tissue. How it happens? That's what we need to study in diapedesis. Usually they are in flow. Once they get attracted, they go with the margination and the pavementing. It is a process where neutrophils come near to the endothelial surface. Once they come near to the endothelial surface, they start rolling over the surface because they can't stop suddenly. They are in flow, so they need to get stopped after rolling for some times. It squeezes through the endothelial membrane with the help of amoeboid movements. This is called as emigration and diapedesis. Earlier process is called as rolling and the adhesion. Once it happens, it reaches to the inflammatory region. It's the figure from the Guyton. You can study it. That's very easy. Now next is the process of opsonization and adherence. Opsonization is a process by which bacteria are made tasty to the phagocyte is called opsonization. Opsonins is the chemicals that facilitate the process of opsonization are called opsonins. For example, if you take a ice cream, there are glucans spread over the ice creams. These are taken as opsonins because they made tastier for us to eat. In the same way, bacteria is also made tasty to the phagocytes to eat those bacteria. And adherence, it is the attachment of membrane of the phagocyte to the membrane of the microbe. So finally, opsonization facilitates the process of adherence. It's very simple. Now comes the ingestion. It is also called as endocytosis. You can compare with that. Both are same. The membrane of phagocyte extends and projects from both sides to encroach on the microbe. Here you can see it is foreign body or the bacteria or take any substance that need to be phagocytosed. And here are lysosomes. Due to this amoeboid shape of neutrophils, it forms the pseudopodia around the bacteria and it get engulfed to form the phagosome. And here you can see lysosome. Lysosome fuses with the phagosome to form phagolysosome. Now we will be dealing with the final process, that is killing of the bacteria or the foreign substance. Okay, there are two ways, non-oxidative and the oxidative. Firstly, the non-oxidative killing. A wide variety of antibacterial chemicals are secreted. These will be degradative enzymes, proteases, defensins and the cationic proteins. Lysozymes are hydrolyzing the cell wall of the bacteria and lactoferrin that sequesters the iron. So iron is required for bacterial killing. When lysozymes destroys the lactoferrin, so iron is released to kill the bacteria. That's simple. defensins, alpha and beta defensins. These are released from the azurophilic granules. It has two mechanisms. They might disrupt the outer membrane, also breaking the single-stranded DNA. Both will kill the bacteria. And finally, it comes with the oxidative killing. Certain oxygen metabolites, most of the oxygen metabolites, will help in bacterial killing. These are generated by NADPH oxidase enzyme. Here you can see superoxide anion, which is O2 minus, hydrogen peroxide, free hydroxyl radicals OH dot, and the hypochlorous acid HOCl, and the singlet oxygen. Among these, superoxide anion is most effective. Here you can see myeloperoxidase enzyme, which converts chloride ion to the hypochlorous acid. Thanks for watching my video completely. If you have any doubt, please drop down them in the comment box. Thanks for watching once again.